Hey everyone, I'm Paul and I'm a train enthusiast, and today we're going to be looking at a layout featuring multi-gauge trains. These trains, O-gauge trains, as we have mentioned in previous videos, are very old O-gauge trains, unlike the ones that I've showed you. This is an example of a Hudson steam train with passenger cars, but these are post-war trains, both of these. The one in the middle of the layout is a series remote control train, and it costs $10.75 in the 1950s, and it still runs to this day, which is very interesting. And there's also on this layout buttons for the O-gauge system that kids can press to operate at different accessories that I mentioned in previous videos. And the two at the top, this is an N-gauge train that runs. There's different kinds. They come in the same. They have also feature passenger freight and cabooses. That's an example of a chassis system train with a B&O diesel. The one in the middle is a Z-gauge, and they're tiny. This one currently sits still. There are some that can run, but they're very tiny and they're hard to handle, especially if you want to own one. But be careful with them. They're challenging and they're hard to get on the track. The smaller gauges, like the O-gauge HR talked about previously, the smaller they are, the harder they are to get on the track. So now, hope you learned that something about the gauges. So now, let's see all this in action. So I hope hope you learned something in this video about this multi-gauge layout. The O-gauge trains that are on the second level, on the ground level, are from the 1930s and the 1950s, and they were around around your grandparents when they were your age. So I hope you learned a lot, and so until next time, I'll see you in the next video.